On this episode of the Bike Profile, we'll be taking a look at a road bike. This road bike belongs to James Ambrose-Parish. For those who don't know who he is, he's a road, track and fixed gear rider and loves to dabble in a bit of aerodynamics, to a point where this video has gone into detail about his bike. My name's Atiba and this is the Bike Profile.
What are you riding right now?
This is my Ribble.
Okay, so tell me about your Ribble.
Found the frame second hand on eBay. It's their Ultra SLR model, which is their like flagship aero road bike. They launched it about 2 years in Tour of Britain with the Ribble World Type team, and they used it that year. Really quick, really heavy.
How much does it weigh, if I don't mind asking?
For the frame?
Yeah?
Frame weight's like 1400.
That's not too bad.
Like 1400 to 1600, I think.
And that's without the fork, right?
Yeah, the fork's like nearly 700 grams for the fork.
Damn, so 2,000 grams?
Yeah, beefy boy.
Damn. But it makes up for the aero, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So what are you running on the bike? Exactly, like component-wise?
It's like a mix of Dura-Ace and 105 Di2.
Okay, interesting mix.
I had the levers already, and because of the weight of the bike, I wasn't too worried about the rear derailleur, especially as I was going to use it for a lot of crits. So there's always danger that you might get your derailleur hit or whatever. The new Dura-Ace ones are like 800 quid for a rear mech, so 105 will do.
Cool. And I think there's a bit of an elephant in the room for most people. So I see your handlebars are quite narrow, apparently.
Yeah. Secret handlebars.
He's covering up the logos. But do you care to share anything about your handlebars at all? Or you want to keep it hush hush?
No, they are UCI legal, technically. 35.5 outside width at the drop. And they flare, so I'm sure if you have the special UCI tool, they would pass for the regs, the new regs even. But I think they're probably about 28 on the hood. Okay. But they are naturally rolled in to the flare.
And to maybe educate the people of this channel, or the viewers,
yeah.
Why did you decide to go for bars this narrow?
Well, so I had 33s the same as this on my track bike, so they are 33 centre to centre, and I was riding 35-40 handlebars on the road, and I just felt like I didn't need that extra width. There was plenty of leverage on the track, and yeah, I just felt like I could find a big gain. I don't know what it is, but I feel like I've got an advantage over most people. Not only because like I can ride these bars, they're more aero, but I can ride these bars and it not sacrifice any of my other riding. So my sprinting or climbing, I'm not a climber. So I mainly just use this bike for crits. That's why it's got a single 58 on there.
Cool. And the wheels?
I just had to swap out the front wheel because I just punctured on the rollers because my tyre is absolutely wrecked. But they're MB 4.5s, so they're designed for a 28mm like label tyre. So when you put them on the rim, they measure about 30.5. It's the same as what Pogacar and the UAE guys have been using in the Tour, so can't be slow.
I don't know what else I can say about your bike. I feel like I've asked a lot of questions.
Interesting point about the frame is the wide fork. So most frames, the fork tries to follow the wheel, and especially at higher speed, a wider wheel inside of a narrow fork is going to cause like an air blockage. So having the fork flare away, in theory, separates the two objects and makes them more aero separately.
And how wide can you run a tyre in that front fork?
I think I could probably fit 34 if I wanted, but the whole point is you want the distance away from the wheel, but the down tube still hugs the tyre, so I think it's probably, there are a few bikes similar out there like the Simplon and also the new Stork, but even their forks, they're the same depth, but in terms of the distance in width away from the wheel, they're not the same design. And also those frames are designed in the tunnel to be used about bottles, I think. So this frame has a massive down tube to shroud the bottle. So a few watts here and there, I think.
Sounds good.
Most people don't want to ride the Ribble brand, so that's good for me.
You have it. If you want gains, get a Ribble Ultra.
And that was James's bike. If you liked the video, give me a like below. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. I'm out. Peace.
And to anyone that says my bars are too narrow, they're dangerous. It's just a skill issue.